Matt, today's days.
What days are today, Kate?
We've got Indigenous People Day, National Cake Decorating Day, Walk to a Park Day, and World Mental Health Day.
World Mental Health Day. Got to take care of your brain.
Got to take care of yourself, yeah.
It's hard to take care of the rest of yourself if your brain isn't quite there, so take a break. And walking to a park, that can be a good way to be good to your mental health, right?
That could be really good. Some fresh air, some sunshine.
I know back in the period of time where I was really struggling with depression at that point in time, I walked a ton. I probably walked more than at any other point. Just kept on walking. And tried to walk through scenic areas and things like that. Pretty good natural medicine.
Nice.
I was on other, doctor's medication as well, but getting out and about, getting your vitamin D.
Absolutely.
Especially ahead of darker days, For long, it's going to be time to change your clocks and all that. So bank your vitamin D while you can, if that's a thing.
I don't know if you can bank it, but...
Not sure if you can bank it.
Get as much as you can while you can.
Now, decorating a cake could be mentally relieving as well.
Yeah.
No, not for you.
Not for me. No.
Not for me either, actually.
That stresses me out.
If I just had to decorate the cake, and it didn't matter the person that receives the cake or whatever, if I just got if the icing was all there and the things, I can't do the sound as good as you can.
That's okay. We all have to aspire to
That's right.
Things.
Yeah, that's right. Work on that. That could be therapeutic, doing that part, but the baking and all the other stuff and the acquiring of the stuff, no.
I think I'm my worst enemy. Even when it's baking a cake for my family, I get into my head that I want the cake to look a certain way. And then when it doesn't look the way it looks in my head, I'm just like, well, that was stupid. Why'd we do that? Why didn't you just frost it like a normal person? Why'd you have to try to get all fancy when you know you're not a fancy person? Come on.
Oh, man. You don't have to have any pictures of these failed cakes, do you?
No.
Figured not.
No evidence.
Didn't want to capture. Yeah, no evidence. Didn't want to capture that one forever. Huh? All right, Kate, here we go. It's that time of year. Do you know what time of year it is?
I was just getting ready to ask, what time of year is it?
It's not just spooky season.
Okay.
It is deer breeding season. And I don't mean... What?
I think we just call it deer season, don't we? Do we have to say breeding?
Well, MoDOT, I'm blaming MoDOT. They're the ones that remind me. So MoDOT had tweeted, fall is deer breeding season.
Okay.
This means they're swiping right and on the move for their match. Be on the lookout as you travel across the state to reduce the risk of collision. And then go ahead. You see in our show notes, you can scroll down and see where it just says deer there.
If this is deer porn.
Well, you won't know until you find out.
Oh, great.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, 10 deer.
Yeah. Get it? Instead of Tinder, 10 deer.
10 deer.
Yep. And it goes with their joke about swiping right and all that.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So running into deer is no fun. Trust me, I've done it a couple of times.
I have seen some deer already.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, geez, there's always some deer guts, I feel like, on the side of the road. But now we're at the time of year where you're more likely to kind of see the bloodbath of deer,
Yes.
It's like, oh, this stretch of highway is covered. This one is completely red.
Yep. Watch the ditches.
And then they leave the deer there. Oftentimes the deer stay there for a long time on the side of the road, right? Somehow somebody pulls them off to the side of the road and like, okay, someone else will carry the corpse away later. And then the deer sits there for a while and then it starts bloating, and then its legs start spreading back open to the point that you can almost stand them up. Like one of those deer decorations you see around the holidays. I don't recommend people doing that.
I love where this conversation is going.
Yeah.
From like deer safety while driving to...
Yeah, you don't want to get distracted. You don't want to get distracted by the deer that are bloated on the side of the road and then smash into somebody either. Good point, Kate.
Right.
Yeah.
Be on the lookout. Be safe. Buckle up.
That's right. Buckle up. Scan for deer. Another reason why maybe you don't stare at your phone while you're driving. There you go.
There you go.
Another tip. We're the show known for, finding these tips that you might not otherwise think about. Right, Kate?
Right.
Sarcasm alert. And I feel like that's a fairly obvious tip, just in case anyone was like, what?
Matt, we've got some pumpkin spice news.
Oh,
right?
Yeah, we're the pumpkin spice news headquarters station here.
Pumpkin spice scented trash bags. They're out by Hefty. But people are already selling them for $100 on eBay because they're hard to get your hands on them in the stores. $6 a box for pumpkin spice smelling trash bags.
Kind of makes sense. It's something to buy. Hefty cinnamon pumpkin spice ultra strong trash bags.
Hefty cinch sacks.
Yeah, cinch sack. They've got a dedicated website just for them, heftypumpkinspice.com. Limited edition Hefty cinnamon pumpkin spice ultra strong trash bags. We're sold out. Check out our other great scents at hefty.com. And I'm not sure if I was aware of these before or not. Here's one that's got a bouquet of flowers on the cover. It says Fabuloso scent. Oh, here we go.
That's Fabuloso is a cleaning scent.
Okay.
A cleaning brand.
Okay. I was going to say it looked like some kind of official logo. The other ones that are available: Clean Burst, Lavender and Sweet Vanilla, Citrus Twist, Crisp Orchard, Apple, White Pine Breeze, Tropical Paradise, and Pomegranate Mist. You'd have to substitute. Those aren't going to do the job.
Some of those sound like they'd give me a headache.
Yeah. I think the closest you would do would be the Crisp Orchard Apple, maybe, for this time of year.
For this time of year,
yeah.
For the normal person, yes.
I thought maybe the normal person was just buying regular trash bags.
Well, for the normal person who buys scented bags, how about that?
Have you ever bought scented trash bags?
No, but I scent my trash bags. No, I don't scent my trash bags, but I've got stuff in my trash can.
Oh.
So that hopefully the stuff doesn't smell when you put the trash bag on top.
All right. Is it something that is designed for trash cans or?
Nope. It is a DIY.
It's a Kate hack. Watch out.
Yes.
All right. So what is it? What do you do?
I'm not the inventor. I'm just the duplicator, but I really like this idea. You know, the little sachets, I guess is the word I'm trying to say. It's a fabric. Okay, think about this, Matt. When you go to a wedding and they've got the little bird seed in the tiny little bags.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a mesh kind of thing.
Ish, yeah.
Like really
You can go to Dollar
really
Tree
fine.
and you can go to the party section and you can get about, I think, 10 or 20 of these for $1.25.
Okay.
And then you get the Downy seed beads. What are they called? Downy poppables?
Oh,
maybe?
Those are the ones that you throw in your washer and they activate once the spin cycle hits or something?
I've never used them in my washing machine. But
they're like it's like a ball, right? Is it like ping pong ball sized?
Or little discs, yeah.
Oh, it's a disc.
Minor discs.
Oh, okay. Huh.
Okay.
That's a good tip.
Yeah. So you put them in the little sachet and then you put them in the bottom of your trash can and then you put one in your kid's soccer bag and then you put one in the back of your car and then you put one in their laundry room by the shoes and yeah.
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah. Maybe next time I'll explain it better.
Well, I thought it was good enough.
Okay.
Yeah, people figure it out.
Okay.
If I can picture what it is,
okay, good.
Our well-educated audience will surely be able to figure it out. It's one of the reasons why they hired me on this radio station, Kate.
Oh, yeah?
His intelligence level will make the listeners feel better about themselves.
Nice.
Hire this man.
Nice.
We might get billboards in outer space, Kate.
Really?
Yeah. A new study suggests a billboard-like constellation of about 50 satellites costing $65 million all in could shine ads to every corner of the Earth for months and potentially make money while doing so.
Wow.
Yeah, so you look up in the sky and there's a Nike logo or something like that.
Right next to Orion's belt.
Yeah. I'm sure the stargazers really appreciate
the Big Dipper.
That. Yeah.
And swoosh.
Sarcasm again. But I'm not surprised that this is technologically possible, but I don't really know if I want to look up at the night sky and see a billboard up there.
Starlight, star bright, first swoosh I see tonight.
Oh, that's beautiful. You just come up with that?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Thanks, Nike.
Yeah, thanks, Nike. Nike is not threatening to do this, to be clear. That's just an example. But I just imagine an injury lawyer billboard in the sky, in an accident, we can help. We're ambulance chasers here.
We fight for you.
Yeah. And just quick side note, I feel like per capita, we have more injury lawyer billboards per person on I-29 than any other highway. That's what I'll just go ahead and say that.
We do have a lot, but maybe there's a lot of injury accidents on I-29.
Could be. Yeah.
Yep. Matt, burgers lower the risk of depression.
Okay, which kind? The nose bugs or hamburgers?
Well, I would have said boogers, but I said burgers. Burger.
Booger.
A new study by Massachusetts General Hospital reveals that eating beef and burgers lowers the risk of depression. Scientists studied over 440,000 people before concluding that the beneficial cause effect of beef intake on lowering the risk. They found higher beef intake may be protective against major depressive disorder. Beef contains nutrients that may be beneficial in prevention of depression, including zinc, iron, B vitamins, and protein.
Yeah, there's lots of good stuff for you in hamburger. Got to be careful, though. You don't want to have it too often. Eventually get to the point where you start causing physical damage to yourself, even though you will be endlessly happy if you're eating beef
right
at every meal.
You won't be sad about your health if you're eating beef all the time.
Yeah, you'll feel less bad about whatever horrible health condition you've gotten from eating too much beef. You'll feel less bad about that.
Get your burger on.
Yeah, it's good stuff. It really is. I think I've always enjoyed it to the level I do. I just never get to the point where you're like, you know what? I really, really do appreciate this thing.
Mm-hmm.
For whatever reason, that's really been a recent deal to me.
Burgers?
Getting hungry. Beef in general.
Oh, okay.
Like steak and eggs right now would be fantastic.
Oh.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Later.
So apparently Facebook is rolling out show less and show more options on posts. Have you run into this?
No. What's that?
I looked for it.
Content, right? Not like pictures, show less of someone, show more of someone?
Yeah, individual posts.
Okay.
So that it would learn, like maybe it's even just topics, specific topics. I might figure it out. And I looked at my Facebook and I don't have this option yet. You, dear listener, might. What you got to do is look for the 3-dot menu. You know the 3-dot menu that you see up in the upper right-hand corner?
Mm-hmm.
I recommend people click that in general if you're ever curious. Like, I wonder what I can do. If you see the 3 dots, click on it. Or the hamburger menu. A lot of times, speaking of beef, it's called a hamburger menu. We have the 3 lines.
Okay.
Because it kind of looks like a hamburger.
Gotcha.
So choosing show less will lower that post's ranking score on a temporary basis, and choosing show more will do the opposite, Facebook said, to help curate your feed. Because previously you could like things, you could like posts, and that would influence whether or not you would see that person's post more, but you didn't really have the option to say, less please. I mean, you could clearly block people, right?
Right.
Or unfollow, whatever it's called.
Mute.
There you go. A new thing coming to your Facebook. And in this case, seems like a good thing, because sometimes Facebook does things where we're like, what are you doing over there? What are you up to, Zuckerberg? Come on. Metaverse. Get out of here. I wonder how long it's going to take people to start calling that company Meta instead of Facebook.
Oh, I hope it doesn't catch on.
Just because it's so stupid sounding?
Yes.
Yeah, good point.
Matt, are you smarter than a 5th grader?
No. Mm-mm.
I have a feeling that you are.
Wow, Kate. That's so generous of you.
I know.
Yeah.
Because today's Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader quiz is super easy.
Oh, all right. So it's quiz time on Matt and Kate.
It's quiz time, and I've got a 5th grader, and sometimes she brings home things I'm like, what? We did not learn this.
Things that you did not know today, even?
Yes.
Like, we did not learn this in 5th grade, and I have not heard of it between then and now. Like that?
Ever.
Okay.
But these 5 questions, I think you're going to do very well.
All right.
Okay.
I'm prepared.
Are you smarter than a 5th grader? What is the collective noun for a group of fish? Swarm, school, or colony?
Fishes. Just kidding. It is a school.
A school. Correct.
Yay.
Those are fun, though, to talk about the collective nouns for groups of animals. Those are fun.
Fish and fishes?
I was going to say, like, murder of crow.
Oh, yeah, right. We actually did a quiz on that one day, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so far, 1 for 1. I'm smart.
1 for 1. What are the poles of a magnet called? North and south, east and west, or inductance?
North and south.
Correct.
I was going to say positive and negative. If you
I
hadn't
know.
given me multiple choice there. I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah.
And you can remember that one by North Pole, South Pole, right? Of the Earth.
Well, but yeah, I think of that, but I didn't know that the poles of a magnet.
Yeah, well, the Earth's is on a magnetic pole or whatever.
Right.
North and South Pole.
Yeah. So I knew that about the Earth. I didn't know that about a magnet. Okay. Which country is both an island and a continent? United Kingdom, New Zealand, Australia.
Australia.
Correct.
Whew. Geography is very difficult for me.
You say that, but I think you're better than you say you are.
Okay, basically my main struggle is the east coast of a United States map. That's where the struggle really. There's only small little states up there. How am I supposed to be?
I agree. And I think if I had to, I could do the East Coast. It's Europe that I'm like, over there's Germany, maybe Poland.
But I agree with that, but we're Americans, so I feel like we're more obligated to know the states in this country versus the countries in Europe, whatever.
Okay.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe
we're Americans. We only care about America.
USA! USA!
Yes. Okay. So far, you're doing very well. 3 for 3. Okay. Which language is spoken in the Canadian province of Quebec? French, English, Canadian.
French.
Oh. I think they're trying to trick you by saying Canadian. There's no such thing as a Canadian language.
Yeah, like French Canadian. Isn't that a thing that you're talking about the people there in that part of Canada? I don't know. I better stop talking before I get really wrong. Yeah.
Okay. I have all the faith in the world in you on this last one, which I never would have gotten. Okay. What does USB stand for? I don't know how this is a 5th grade question, but what does USB stand for? United Service Board, Universal Serial Bus, or Universal Scroll Browser?
Universal Serial Bus.
Yup.
The thing that you use to plug a mouse into your computer, etc. Thumb drives.
Right. Or your charger, right?
Yeah, the end of your charger, yeah.
Yeah.
USB. Great technology. Stood the test of time. It's been around since like the late 90s. It's a good one.
Yeah, but how is that 5th grade material? I don't know. But Matt went 5 for 5.
Yay!
Woo-hoo!
Thanks, Kate.
Yeah. There's your mental health day right there.
Yeah. This particular game show takes place in the stadium, apparently.
Crowd goes wild.
People in their 40s and 50s are getting married, Kate.
Okay. First time?
Now more than ever, yes, first time. The rates of first marriages in midlife up 74% for women and 45% for men between 1990 and 2019. So way up. And the study also found that about 10% of people marrying for the first time are ages 40 to 59. Do you know why, Kate?
They put their careers first.
Correct. That's one of the reasons.
Dating apps.
Yeah, that's it.
Really?
It's a lot easier to get married in your 40s and 50s when you can find other singles in their 40s and 50s.
Interesting.
Yeah. Meet others with similar interests, backgrounds, and ages. And that the pool of available partners is big too, just because there's more people in their 40s and 50s, basically due to what you had just said about people putting off marriage for careers and a lot of them being like, you know what, marriage is stupid. And then they change their mind later. Yeah, well, it's like that Bruno Mars song, Marry You, you know? He's like looking to do something dumb, get married. Remember?
Get married.
So there you go, dear listener. If you're in your 40s and 50s and you're looking to get married for the first time, so are tons of people. In fact, 10% of people looking to get married for the first time are between 40 and 59.
You're not alone.
No.
Matt Harry Styles just launched his own makeup line.
Oh, here we go. Okay. What's it do?
What's here we go?
Oh, I'm buckling up. There's all kinds of celebrity makeup lines. In fact, I've got a story to share later on about basically beauty experts being annoyed that so many celebrities have beauty lines. So what's Harry's about?
Well, Harry does already have a beauty brand. It's called Pleasing.
Oh, yeah, because he's got like the fingernail polish and things like that.
Nail polish.
Right.
Which is for toes or fingers. Yeah. Nail polish, skincare.
It's amazing that they were able to come up with that technology.
I know.
You can use them with fingernails and toenails. Oh, my God. What's next? We are living in the future, Kate.
We are.
So what else does he have besides?
Makeup line. It will include pressed powder in marigold, peridot green, bright pink, and deep navy, as well as cream pigments and a shiny gloss that can be used on your lids, lips, and face.
Yeah, so the majority of these sound like something that you would use as eyeshadow or something, right?
Eyeshadow, blush, lips. Yep. Can be used on anyone, regardless of their gender. And it's through his Pleasing brand. And he teamed up with a designer. So he's not just like throwing it out there. He's teamed up with someone who knows makeup, Marco Ribeiro.
Okay, he didn't just slap his name on some Maybelline? Sorry, I'm struggling to think of a makeup brand that would make sense.
Oh, okay.
Does that work?
Yep. Sure.
Okay, thanks.
I don't know that Maybelline has like, maybe it'd be like Harry Styles with Maybelline, but I don't think Maybelline would be like the Harry Styles collection.
Yeah, my basic point was that he would just slap his name on something that already existed.
Yeah.
And then charge 500% more for it.
I don't have the price points, but Harry Styles been known to rock out some different looks. And now you can too.
And now
be
you
like
too.
Harry Styles.
Can be just like Harry Styles. Imagine the adoring fans. All right, Kate. So yeah, the story was beauty experts are fed up with celebrities cashing in on skincare.
Okay.
And they reference Brad Pitt as being one of these people. And did you know that skincare became huge during the pandemic, Kate?
That's funny because that's when I stopped washing my face.
Yeah. So this would be for people unlike us who were looking at themselves on Zoom calls all day.
Got it.
And then also having this time to scroll TikTok and Instagram a bunch and, beauty influencers getting them. And say it kind of took off with Rihanna's Fenty. Is that how you say that? Fenty Beauty?
Mm-hmm.
And that's like, sheesh. She's worth $1 billion+ now? Should go ahead and slap my name on something.
Top 10 most popular celebrity beauty brands.
Okay.
Harry Styles, Millie Bobby Brown, Gwyneth Paltrow,
of course,
Kylie Jenner, Rihanna, Ariana Grande, Hailey Bieber, and Kim Kardashian. They all have their own beauty brand line, not just like what we were talking about, like Maybelline by Kim Kardashian. It's Kim Kardashian's own line.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So they actually reference Hailey Bieber in this article. That she's actually legit because she spent a long time working with some designer hand in hand on this stuff. Like she didn't just come out of nowhere on this. She actually spent years working on stuff. So they actually give her some love in this. One thing they point out on here is that it's not very cool for celebrities to be like, you too can look like me. And then cut the commercial and then, what's my next appointment? Oh, Botox, plastic surgery. Great.
Right.
Thanks. That you're telling people that they can be just as hot as someone who goes to the body shop every couple months.
That's how I feel about when celebrities do shampoo commercials.
Yeah, right.
I'm like, no way. That is from Pantene. That is from your hairstylist that comes to your house every morning.
Yep. So the basic gist of it is, and they say, don't think that consumers are idiots, that they'll do research and find product that actually works and that there isn't a celebrity surcharge on it. And we know with the Matt and Kate listener being smarter than listeners of other radio stations, that you, dear listener, are going to be just fine. Don't worry.
You're beautiful just the way you are.
Yeah, but maybe educate your foolish friends who choose to not listen to Matt and Kate. Right, Kate?
Right.
But clearly everyone listens to Matt and Kate, so never mind.